Gary Gensler is on the verge of being terminated from his position. Due to the fact that XRP is likewise on the cusp of experiencing a boom, you guys should watch this video. It is more than $250. This is a source that we have only lately obtained, and it has been covered by a number of news outlets that have just recently made it available to the public. The story that is being relayed by Bitcoin.com says that Congress has recently filed an act to remove Gary Gensler because of his exact stance on XRP and their lawsuit against Pulse C. This comes at a time when the Securities and Exchange Commission is conducting an investigation into the Federal Reserve for market manipulation in relation to XRP in particular. The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) is stating that the Federal Reserve is exactly buying and manipulating the price whenever the price goes so low, and whenever the price goes up, they sell to crash the price once again so that they can reaccumulate when the price is at dirt cheap levels. This is the reason why everyone who imagines that when you buy XRP while the price actually crashes, this is the case. By doing so, they are essentially preventing the value of XRP from reaching the range of $1 to $2 and even going higher than that on purpose, in order for them to be able to claim ownership of all of their cryptocurrency and prevent retail from purchasing any of it. In addition, it is possible that Robinhood may begin listing XRP within the next few days, which would put more pressure on the cryptocurrency to once again reach new all-time high pricing. As a matter of fact, Robinhood has been labeled as likely to offer XRP as an official cryptocurrency on their platform, which is a result of their recent acquisition of a cryptocurrency exchange known as Bitstamp. And we are well aware that once Robinhood publishes any cryptocurrency, it has a tendency to experience a rise of between 10,000 and 50,000% during the first 24 to 48 hours after the listing. Therefore, in the event that a listing is actually carried out, it is possible that the value of XRP will reach between $7 and $10, or even greater than that, even in the protracted period of time. Since Ripple themselves have suggested that XRP will be around $62.75 is the typical scenario. Before we get into this, however, we do need to make an announcement regarding a large XRP giveaway. Of course, we are going to delve into all the specifics and the nitty-gritty of the situation after that. Through a collaborative effort with Uphold, we are offering a free gift of up to $100 to each and every person who watches this film. To show your support, all you need to do is click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your connections. Also, the most crucial thing is that you have to sign up for Uphold by using the link that I provided in the description and then complete a transaction. The transaction can be for any amount, whether it be a cent, $1, or $10. However, as long as you do sign up by using the link that I provide in the description and carrying out a transaction, you will be eligible to receive a free referral bonus of up to $100. This will allow you to basically amass as much cryptocurrency as you desire. You have the option of withdrawing the money, but the decision is entirely yours. Following the conclusion of all of this, let's immediately begin watching the video. Since the introduction of the Ripple stablecoin, Ripple has been boasting about its ability to capture a market worth $1 trillion or more than $1 trillion. In point of fact, Ripple made the decision to develop a stablecoin based on the United States dollar, with the intention of entering a market that was controlled by Tether of $150 and then transitioning into tokenization, which is another market that is worth multiple trillions of dollars. In point of fact, even when we are discussing this topic, you must also be aware of the fact that if $150 billion were invested in XRP, the value of XRP would surge to more than $65. And this is just the icing on the cake, because if we go into another topic, which is a prominent crypto CEO basically saying that $50 or at least $30 to 50 trillion is about to get enabled on the XRP ledger, you will begin to see that even $65 is a very low price. It is estimated that the value of XRP might reach tens of thousands of dollars if it is successful in facilitating $30 to $50 trillion by the year 2025. When I was thinking about this, I was reminded of a situation in which Jimmy Valley, the managing director of Viscus Capital, which is another venture capital firm that is worth multiple millions of dollars, went public and literally stated that they anticipate the price of XRP to reach between $10, $000 and $35,000 per XRP. This was after the cryptocurrency was regulated and after it was determined that it would be the first currency in the world. Again, I want to emphasize that these are not my words and that we are going to play the video for you in a moment. But the point I'm trying to make is that this is the real potential. When you consider the enormous magnitude of $150 billion at the very beginning of the process of trying to break into the market for Apple's stablecoin, it is easy to see why this would be the case. I am referring to the USD stablecoin. And then when you look at the big C, you see that the XRP ledger on its own is the one that is going to facilitate $50 trillion by the year 2025. This is the XRP ledger that is going to be seen in massive scale. Only about 6 to 7 months. It is important to keep this in mind as we discuss this topic, and this is not even the end of it. There is a great deal more, such as the fact that numerous banks and other financial organizations have made the decision to capitalize on this technology and build on the XRP ledger, which will make it possible to conduct even more financial transactions. We are going to dive right into things, but before we do that, let's have a look at the video about Jimmy. Something like that could be resolved in a number of different ways, but it could also be resolved by imposing regulations that are excessively stringent, but we are aware that it is going to happen soon, right? Therefore, when I say that it is impending, I would be shocked if we are still involved in the SEC case a quarter from now. This is because I believe that the current condition of circumstances all over the world is such that we are going to require a solution such as XRP for liquidity purposes sooner rather than later. The dilemma that arises then is, shall we say that we have miraculously solved it? Do you know where the price goes? It is not difficult to deduce that the number is also in the double digits. I believe that it quickly goes up to a $10 and possibly even $20. In my opinion, the wild card is the fact that there is actually an agreement that has to be made between the governments and the central banks in order to have XRP function as the bridge currency of the globe. More specifically, it would be a neutral asset that could be transferred between the central banks in order to move one type of fiat money to another type of fiat currency. This brings us full circle to the topic that we were talking about earlier in the conversation. Because of all the money, and I believe that you are looking at a range that XRP would settle on agreement, which would mean that this would happen instantly anywhere between $10,000 and $35,000 per coin, and our lives will be, either the same or different. I am not sure, but it is probably a tiny bit different. Now, the XRP ledger is not the same thing as XRP, and I really want to devote this time to talking about the XRP ledger because the XRP ledger is truly what is going to make it possible to transfer trillions of dollars, if not quadrillions, that amount of money independently, and it is not going to originate from XRP, and it is not even going to come into contact with XRP at any point. The gas user is going to be paying XRP, which means that the supply of XRP will decrease. However, it is going to be associated with the DeFi section of the XRP ledger, despite the fact that there is only one token that is on the XRP ledger that is in the DeFi space, and that token is the CTF token. It is anticipated that it will increase to over $374 from a price of only 80 cents. In point of fact, if CTF only reaches 10 billion, it will amount to $374 instead. If, on the other hand, it is 40 billion, which is a negligible amount when you consider that it might potentially facilitate between $30 and $50 trillion if that is what is being deployed today, with the exception of your ledger. The CTF token, on the other hand, would be worth more than $1,400 if it had a market cap of $40 billion, which is extremely lucrative right now. If you are able to accumulate when it is still at a low price, you will be able to develop riches that will last generations. To be more specific, I am personally letting you know that is accruing CTF, and I have been doing the same thing myself. I also want to let you know that there is a great juicy retracement that just took place a little bit ago, and so I went ahead and I again have begun accumulating, because if it just does less like a 10 billion market cap, which is in my opinion is actually not much at all, again, since we're talking about trillions here, CTF would hit over $300 and it's currently sitting at 80 cents, meaning if you just own like $1,000 worth, you're already a multimillionaire. But again, as always, I'm not financial advisor, not financial advice. Research on your own is something you should always undertake.